What if I told you that some of the things you do every single day out of pure love for your cat are actually the exact things making them stressed? Not abuse, not neglect, not obvious cruelty. I'm talking about normal habits, sweet habits, the kind almost every cat owner has. Habits that quietly damage your cat's trust, hurt their emotional well-being, and slowly make their home feel less safe. And the worst part? Your cat will probably never tell you directly. They'll just adapt silently, while you assume everything is completely fine. So in this video, we're going through 7 everyday mistakes that even loving cat owners make without realizing it. And honestly, some of these completely changed the way I understand cats. 1. Yelling at your cat. Let's start with something almost every cat owner has done at least once. Your cat jumps onto the kitchen counter, knocks over a glass, scratches something expensive, and instantly you raise your voice. It feels natural, feels justified, like you're teaching them a lesson. But here's what your cat actually experiences in that moment. Not discipline, not education. Fear. Because cats do not connect punishment to behaviour the same way humans expect them to. Their brains are extremely focused on the present moment. So instead of thinking, "Oh, I shouldn't have jumped on the counter," your cat thinks, "The person I trust suddenly became frightening." And research on feline stress behaviour has found something sad. Cats exposed to frequent yelling often develop higher stress levels, more hiding behaviour, aggression, and even litter box issues. They're not learning trust, they're learning unpredictability. And every time it happens, a tiny piece of emotional safety disappears. 2. Your cat might be mentally starving. Now, this next one is harder to notice because many cats suffer from it silently. Boredom. Not normal boredom, deep mental understimulation. Cats are hunters by design. Their brains evolved around a very specific cycle. Spot, stalk, chase, pounce, catch. Without that stimulation, something inside them slowly shuts down. And this is where people misunderstand cats badly. That quiet cat sleeping all day, the one who never causes trouble, they may not be relaxed at all. They may have simply stopped engaging with their environment. Studies in feline behavioral medicine have linked low stimulation with obesity, over-grooming, stress behaviors, and even symptoms similar to depression. And the solution is surprisingly simple. 10 to 15 minutes of real, interactive play every day. Not tossing a toy across the room once. Real, hunting-style play. Feather wands, movement, chasing, pouncing. And most importantly, let them win. Because catching the prey is what completes the emotional cycle in their brain. 3. Dry food only. Now let's talk about something that surprises almost everybody. Water. Or more specifically, the lack of it. Your cat's wild ancestors evolved in desert environments, which means cats naturally evolved to get most of their hydration from food, not from drinking water directly. And that instinct still exists in modern house cats. So when a cat eats only dry kibble every day, which contains very little moisture, they often live in a constant state of mild dehydration. And the scary part? You usually won't notice it. Your cat may still seem perfectly normal, but over years, that chronic dehydration puts serious strain on the kidneys and urinary tract. And kidney disease is one of the leading health problems in older cats. Now, this does not mean dry food is evil, but adding wet food regularly, even a few times a week, can make a huge long-term difference to your cat's health. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do for your cat is simply helping them hydrate properly. 4. You're probably petting them wrong. Now, this next one hurts people emotionally, because almost everybody does it. Most humans pet cats the same way they pet dogs. Long, aggressive strokes down the back, rubbing the belly, grabbing around the lower back. Dogs usually love that. Cats? Not necessarily. Cats have extremely sensitive nerve endings beneath their skin, and many cats become overstimulated very quickly. That's why a cat can seem affectionate one second, then suddenly bite or walk away the next. It's not moodiness, it's sensory overload. Behaviour researchers have found that most cats prefer touch around the cheeks, under the chin, and near the base of the ears. But the belly? That exposed stomach is usually not an invitation. It's trust. And when you immediately go for the belly rub, your cat often experiences it as invasive instead of comforting. Watch their body language carefully. Tail flicking, flattened ears, skin twitching. Those are polite warnings. Your cat is quietly saying, "Okay, that's enough now." 5. The litter box feels like a trap. Now, here's something most owners never think about. Where your cat's litter box is located. A lot of people hide it away. Dark laundry room, tiny closet, basement corner. Makes sense for humans, but for your cat, it can feel terrifying. Because when cats use the litter box, they are vulnerable, and every survival instinct they have wants visibility and escape routes. So a cramped, hidden space with one entrance can feel more like a trap than a bathroom, which is one reason litter box problems happen so often. And here's another important rule behaviourists recommend. 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. 2 cats, 3 boxes. Because sharing too few litter boxes creates stress and territorial tension fast. 6. Your cat feels your absence. Now, this next one changed how people see cats forever. For years, people believed cats were emotionally distant, independent, unaffected by human absence. But modern attachment studies discovered something incredible. Cats form real emotional attachment bonds with humans, very similar to the attachment patterns seen in dogs and even human infants. Which means when you leave the house every day, your cat notices deeply. They just express stress differently than dogs do. Instead of whining or destroying furniture, cats often become quiet, withdrawn, over-grooming themselves, sleeping excessively. And because cats suffer silently, owners often assume everything is fine. Before leaving home, leave enrichment behind. Window perches, puzzle feeders, rotating toys. And when you come home, don't just walk past your cat. Spend a few intentional minutes with them. To your cat, that small moment matters far more than you realize. 7. Stop forcing affection. And finally, the mistake almost nobody realizes they're making. Forcing interaction on your terms instead of theirs. picking them up when they clearly want down, holding them too long, chasing them for cuddles. Every time this happens, your cat learns something important: that closeness with you may not feel safe or predictable. And over time, many cats begin avoiding interaction entirely. Not because they don't love their owners, because they no longer trust the interaction itself. Research in feline behaviour consistently shows something fascinating. Cats who are allowed to initiate contact themselves become more affectionate over time, not less, because emotional safety creates connection. Let them approach you first sometimes. Let affection feel like their choice too. And eventually, your cat will choose you over and over again, willingly. Your cat is not low maintenance, not emotionally distant, not cold or mysterious. They are constantly communicating with you, quietly, through behaviour most people overlook completely. And once you start understanding those signals, your entire relationship with your cat changes. Because at the end of the day, your cat's emotional world revolves around one thing: feeling safe with you. So if this video changed the way you see your cat even a little, share it with another cat owner. And tell me in the comments, which one of these surprised you the most? Because honestly, most people don't realize how sensitive cats really are until it's too late.